Morning children, I am Beena Sharma. Today we are going to start our chapter from history and nationalism in India. Okay, so first before starting this chapter, first we should get understand what is the meaning of nationalism. Nationalism is a patriotic feeling towards our country. Indian nationalism is an instance of territorial nationalism inclusive of all its people despite their diverse ethnic, linguistic, and religious backgrounds. It continues to strongly influence the politics of India and reflect an opposition to the sectarian strands of Hindu nationalism as well Muslim nationalism. So, children, first we'll start our chapter. Our first topic is the First World War, Khilafat, and non-cooperation. So, our First World War, we know that it was started from 1914 to till 1918. So first we will see that what was the impact of First World War. We know that impact of First World War was the war created a new economic and political situation. It led to a huge increasing in defense expenditure and which was financed by war loans and increasing taxes. Custom duties were raised and income tax introduced. And through the war years, prices increased, just doubling between 1914 to 1918, leading to extreme hardship for the common people. Villages were called upon to supply soldiers and uh, and the forced recruitment in rural areas to uh, and caused widespread anger then in 1918 and 1919 and 1920 and 21 crops were failed in many parts of India and resulting in acute shortage of food. This was accompanied by an influenza epidemic. According, according to the census of 1921, 1200 to 13 millions people died due to famines and epidemic. So to see these conditions, new leader was introduced. His name was Mahatma Gandhi. He has introduced idea of satyagraha. So children, first we should know the meaning of satyagraha. So meaning of satyagraha emphasize the power of truth and the need to search for truth. It suggested that if the cause was true, if the struggle was against injustice, then physical force was not necessary to fight the oppressor. Okay, so now he has introduced non-violence. According to Gandhiji, a satyagrahi could win the battle through non-violence. So after arriving in India, Mahatma Gandhi has started movement, three satyagraha movement in various parts of India. The first satyagraha was in 1916, Champaran, Bihar. So, what was the aim of the satyagraha? To help the peasants against the oppressive plantation system. And second satyagraha was held in Khela district, Gujarat. Uh, he organized a satyagraha to support the peasants of Khela district, Khela district of Gujarat, because affected by crop failure and plague epidemic. the peasants of Kheda could not pay the revenue and were demanding that revenue collection be released this year. And third satyagraha were held in Ahmedabad in 1918. This aim of this satyagraha is to help the cotton mill workers. Okay, now we will start our next topic, that is the Rolect Act. Rolect Act was in 1919. So according to Gandhiji, Gandhiji in 1919 decided to launch a nationwide satyagraha against the proposed Rolect Act in 1919. This act had been hurriedly passed through the Imperial Legislative Council despite the united opposition of the Indian members. It gave the government enormous power to repress political activities and allowed detention of political prisoner without trial for 2 years. And what was the result of nationwide satyagraha? Now we will see the result of nationwide satyagraha. That is the uh, rallies were organized and workers went on strikes, shops were closed. In April 10th, Amritsar, police fired in public and attack on bank, post office, railway stations. And after that, British have imposed martial law. And do you know what is the meaning of martial law? Martial law means power goes in the hand of armies, right? So armies control power in place of local police in emergency situation. Okay, now we'll see the Jallianwala Bagh. Our next topic is Jallianwala Bagh. It was in April 13, 1919. So, in this thing, people did not know about martial law which was being imposed on them. They don't know about the martial law. So, they have come there, Baisakhi Mela and others to protest government. So you know that what has done by the General Dyer. General Dyer, General Dyer have closed gates from both side and just opened fire. So in this thing, approximately 300 people were dead and 100 approximately people were injured. Okay. So after that, we'll start our next topic, that is the Khilafat issues. So Khilafat issues में what happened in Khilafat issue, actually people were very furious after this situation. It was happened in Jallianwala Bagh. So people were very much furious. They have done strikes and people have attack on government buildings, and government British government have begun terrorizing people, and people were beaten. So that Gandhiji called off this movement. So now this Rolect movement was limited to the towns and cities. So Gandhiji want to start a big movement. So big movement, uh, in this big movement, Gandhiji thought that we cannot do any big movement until Hindu Muslim cannot come together. So Gandhiji started Khilafat movement. So in the Khilafat movement, in the First World War, Ottoman Turkey was defeated. So rumor were there that Hush treaty would be imposed on the Khalifa. And the second is that to defend this Khilafat committee was formed in Bombay. In Bombay, head of this committee is the Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali brothers. And Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali went to meet the Gandhiji, and he saw this as an opportunity to bring Hindu Muslim get together. And next is in Calcutta session. It's in September 1920. Gandhiji convinced other leader. Okay, so now we will start our next topic. That is the non-cooperation Khilafat movement. It was in January 1921. So in this non-cooperation Khilafat movement, what is the meaning of non-cooperation? Non-cooperation means we have to not cooperate to British. If we will not cooperate to British, they can not rule on us. So in this thing, different social group uh, participated, and all wanted Swaraj. They want Swaraj. All the social group want Swaraj. So every social group had different meaning of Swaraj. Okay, so first non-cooperation Khilafat movement started from towns, यानी कि it means middle classes. So in the non-cooperation movement, what they have done, what Indians have done, it means thousands of students have left government school and colleges, and more government employee worker, they have resigned their jobs. Lawyer gave up their legal practice, and councils elections were boycotted except madrasa, and foreign goods were boycotted by the Indians. Liquor shops were uh, picked. So what was the result of non-cooperation Khilafat movement? So now we see the result. What was the result of non-cooperation movement? So what happened, imports of foreign imports of foreign clothes just halves between 1921 to 1922, and our Indian merchants and traders refused to trade in foreign goods. Our Indian merchants and traders refused to trade in foreign goods. Next, हम क्या देख what we see, people began discarding foreign clothes and began wearing Indian clothes. They have started, and production of Indian textile mill and handloom went up. So children, now next topics we will see in our next videos. Okay, bye.